It is clearly a gray or black singlet with red accents, taking on 2-seed Daniel Miller in the blue. And these are the top 2 seeds. Nomad, you mentioned at the last weight class, the seeding committee did a great job. The top 6 seeds are all in order from 3 through 6. We'll find out what happens with 1 and 2 here in this bout. Sheridan goes a little arm drag attempt there.
This is, they haven't quite met as many times as Parrish and Villa Escusa. This is their 5th meeting this year. Sheridan with a big win at the Open 9-1, and then a 5-0 win in round 2 of World Team Trials Finals. However, Daniel Miller with 2 Type 1s in round 1, 7-5, round 3, 4-3. That pushed him into Final X opposite Jangelo Hancock. So right now it's Miller with the upside, even though Sheridan the higher seed.
Arm spin attempt from Miller, and didn't give up on it for a long time. May have been ruled a slip, and we can't see the entire 3-man mechanic situation here, so we're kind of having to wait to let you know what happened, and it turned out it was ruled a slip throw. So no score, back to our feet.
That was a slow arm spin. That was well defended.
It really was. It really was.
Now, we had an excellent series of semifinals. The lowest scoring one was 2-1. We had no 1-1s where both guys got put down. Greco guys do an excellent job putting on a show. The two finals we've had so far have not been decided on passive points. And it will be Sheridan taking the 1-0 lead, his first opportunity on top.
Miller going to look to defend here. Sheridan gets his opportunity. See a lot of guys do this, kind of lift that shoulder, gives you a couple different options, and Sheridan gets inside enough to get locked around the body. He elevates Miller. Miller, though, dives back down to the mat. Sheridan looks for the gut wrench. He's going to get it. Takes a 3-0 lead. He's going to look for another one on the edge.
Yeah, Miller smartly turning to the left there. He's got to get his head down, though. You dip that head down. Get that out of bounds call.
You know, I've seen a couple times today where guys put their heads out of bounds, and depending on how the action has been going, they'll call caution in 2, or give the other. And then often they'll put you back down in parterre in the center of the mat. The guy gets another chance to turn. So,
good point. You know, we mentioned a lot of these Greco brackets going to be a little more crowded than men's and women's freestyle. Headlock attempt there for Sheridan, going to be blown dead on the slip. But this one, the only guy qualified coming in was Jangelo Hancock. So everyone who was here to place top 5 now added to the Olympic trials field.
It's another weight class like 53 where Team USA has an absolute monster that's not at this event, and it's Hancock. He has been dominant the last few years and not yet earned a senior level medal, but he's a guy that feels like one of the Team USA's best chances at a medal at the Olympics.
Unquestionably, and probably going in was maybe their best chance to qualify the weight, him or Kuhn. So ended up in a weird match with a former world champ from France where he got thrown and was winning and kind of derailed his opportunity. So he'll likely be the guy going to the Pan Am Olympic qualifier the 2nd weekend in March.
Slip throw to end the period, and these guys will head to their corners. 3-0 the lead for Sheridan. Yeah, it's a great point. Making the team this year is half the battle, as we need to qualify these weight classes for the Olympic Games, and that's easier said than done.
You see Miller there with the Marines head coach, Jason Lukidis, and of course the same pairing it's been in the WCAP corner pretty much the whole time, Bruce Robinson and Spencer Mango in Sheridan's corner. But yeah, so it seems like the ones are getting first crack at the Pan Am Olympic qualifier, which kind of makes sense, right? You're in your world team spot.
Rightfully so.
But then there's only one last chance qualifier this year, so.
Arm spin attempt for Miller, doesn't get it. Slip again, back up to our feet.
Man, how about this, Bray? Sheridan pinning his way into these finals.
Man, haven't seen that in a Greco tournament since Adam Kuhn at 2018 Worlds.
Adam Kuhn getting the silver medal, breaking the short drought from Bisic. His 2014 and 15 bronze, including a win over Roman Vlasov.
And now passive called against Sheridan. Miller will get his attempt from parterre. See what he has on top.
A gut wrench here would put him in the lead on criteria, Bray.
It wouldn't. That'd be huge.
We mentioned no Hancock here. It's interesting. He usually does enter, you know, the Schultz, the Farrell. He'll enter the domestic tournament whether he's qualified or not.
Yep. As he did at the Farrell, and he won that tournament handily. Miller elevating, but it's hard when you lift and the guy is in between your legs like that. Now Miller hops over on the side. Sheridan looked like a potential leg foul there.
I 100% agree with you there, Bray.
2 was the call for Sheridan, not confirmed. Miller still gets an opportunity. Now he has a lift on the edge.
There's 100% going to be a brick coming here.
2 for the lift. Puts Miller in the lead, and no brick from either corner.
Wow!
I thought there might have been a leg foul on Sheridan as Miller was close to the gut, but
right there with you.
Miller kept wrestling through the position, got the lift, and lifted him all the way through for the 2 points. Now it's on Sheridan to pick up his offense. Minute 20 to go. Sheridan goes arm spin. Nothing doing.
We mentioned it's Miller who's won the tight ones. Round 1 and round 3 at the World Team Trials. Another arm spin attempt.
You know, you see the slip throw quite often, and I kind of wonder about some of the match tactics around a slip throw. So for Miller to hit a slip like that, or for Sheridan, does that make it less likely that you end up with a passive call, right? Instead of when there's long, prolonged hand fights and you're the one with the lead, it seems like you're more likely to be called for passivity. But if you're hitting those slips, it maybe looks more like an offensive attack. I don't know.
I think it's more about the timing, right? It's hard enough as it is to score a takedown in Greco, and when you can stop and get a restart, it only makes it that much harder.
Yeah, absolutely. 25 seconds to go, and Sheridan pummeling it hard.
The Marines are getting into this one, Bray.
Yeah, they're fired up. I want Miller to hang on for the last 15 seconds. Sheridan's coming forward with everything he has.
I hope you guys can hear how loud they are on the stream, because it's pretty awesome in the arena.
They are pounding on that Marine Corps banner. And Daniel Miller upsets #1 seed Lucas Sheridan. He's your senior national champion at 97 kilos. He flashes the Marine Corps logo to those boys up there in the stands, and those guys are fired up for him.
Yeah, and fifth meeting, is it a rubber match if it's the fifth meeting? I'm not sure, but the series now goes Miller's way, and of course, D'Angelo Hancock will be waiting for both of them in the Olympic trials in State College. He's got the hat, he's got the stop sign. Folks, that was your 97 kilo final. Coming up next, we thought these were the big boys. We got the real big boys coming up next. Heavyweight, 130 kilos. Colton Schultz versus Jacob Mitchell after this.